What's up, everyone? How's it going? It is so incredibly muggy out there. You don't need me to tell you that. But I had to shed the suit. I had to. It was just way too warm. So, will there be any relief? Yeah, I think so. But we have to wait a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Hey, take a look at this guy right here. See that guy? Who's that? Ring lights reflecting off it. There we go. Look at that young, spry, handsome Tom DeVecchio. This was laying around the weather office today, so I don't know where it came from, but probably one of the things he used to sign, give you his autograph. There he is, young Tom DeVecchio. There you go. Action News 24 on your side. Jet pinpoint weather with meteorologist Tom DeVecchio. Anyway, I thought that was kind of fun. All right, so how's everybody doing? Let's see a few of you checking in tonight. Hello, Robert. Good evening to you. Dan, how's it going? Good to see you. Hello, Jen. Celine's here as well. There was a few rain showers that did bubble up. We'll show you Doppler radar coming up in a few minutes. Hi, Patty. How are you? Let's see. Who else do we have? It looks like I have boxers on. No, they're shorts, I promise. They're shorts. Well, here, let me get rid of that. Yeah, they're just regular shorts. This is a family-friendly show. Come on now. Yeah, Judy, you're right. Rinse and repeat weather. And that's what we've got right through the weekend. Hello, Penny. Good to see you. Good evening, everyone. Ninja. Hey, hi, Terry. How are you? I was bestowed that nickname at one of the weather in your neighborhoods. So that was nice. Florida Like in Mill Creek, Bill Campbell, you, my friend, are right. Let's see. Ready for cooler weather? Casey, hang in there. Hang in there. Silly dancing boxers are shorts. Okay. So are you, Bill. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Patty's commenting on my chicken legs again. Okay. Becky from French Creek, no air out there, and it gets difficult to breathe. I know it's tough. I mean, it's been just out there, and tonight's no different. But we do have some better news on the way. So let's take a look at downtown Erie tonight. You can see as we look up State Street towards the Bicentennial Tower, and about 8:45 there, according to the Boston Stork clock. But State Street looking fine. The boats are still out there. And if you could find some water the next few days, I would highly recommend it. Hopefully you have AC. If you don't, it's tough. But if you have to be outside, just take it easy. Don't forget about pets either. So that's a look live tonight. Let's talk about current temperatures. Even still at 8:45, it is 83 degrees here in Erie. Many areas. I know Lori from Edinburgh said, Craig, dude, it feels like 100 degrees around 5, 6 o'clock this afternoon. I know Fairview had a heat index of 100 for a while. So yeah, it's been tough. And we didn't have any cooling showers or thunder showers. Those have been very sparse lately too. I mean, if you're lucky, you get one of those. It takes a little bite out of the humidity, but that wasn't the case. We did have a few that bubbled up over parts of the area, but they were very widely isolated and widely separated. 75 right now in Warren, 78 in Meadville. So as we take you through the night, I think we're still going to be in the upper 70s at midnight under a mainly clear to partly cloudy sky. Sunrise tomorrow morning, 6:41, and I expect kind of more of the same repeat weather as we go through the day. On Friday, you made it to Friday, so at least there's that. I wish I could tell you there was a break in the humidity for the weekend, but it does not look to be the case as of right now. But we do see some signs that some cooler air will return as we go into next week. So Patty was asking me about a thunder shower and if there were any bubbling up, and you can see right here there was one. And notice the movement on these things. They're hardly moving. That's because as you go up in the atmosphere, there's not much wind to move these things along. And they're very efficient rain producers because it's just so humid that if you get caught under one of these, it's a downpour and it'll rain heavy. And you can see that's the case over towards Sugar Grove, Spring Creek, over towards Youngsville as well. There might be one little isolated thunder shower. The rest of us, high and dry and just sticky and icky. Let's take a look at futurecast. So any showers or thunder fizzles through the overnight hours, and then it's just a mainly clear, stuffy, steamy overnight. Low temperatures, again, will end up in the low 70s. A few of you will drop in mid and upper 60s. Then as we go through the day on Friday, you can see kind of this rinse and repeat pattern, right? These showers and thunderstorms tend to bubble up during the heating of the day. They will be slow moving storms again, and they will likely be scattered to, widely scattered to isolated through the day on Friday. So once again, not everyone sees a rain shower or a thunderstorm tomorrow. But if you do, yeah, it might help the humidity a little bit. But what it does is it takes all that moisture that's suspended in the air and it brings it back down to the surface. So it's like right in your face, right? So you notice that it feels even muggier after a shower or thunderstorm. That could be the case tomorrow. But any storms that do fire tomorrow will be, again, widely scattered or isolated. And it's the same deal right through the weekend. As we go into Saturday, you can see we click the hours away, 3, 4, 5 o'clock into the afternoon. And once again, we have these widely scattered or isolated thunderstorms developing, not raining everywhere all the time over the weekend. And it's going to be steamy right through the weekend. So right now, 83, and there is a little bit of a west-southwesterly drift to the air. It's not really helping that much. The dew point is 72. Yuck. Now, even if you get a little bit of a wind, it's only kind of moving that hot air mass around, right? So there's really not much relief. So 83 right now. It feels like 88 still. Yeah, when you smash the dew point and the temperature and the relative humidity together, you get what it actually feels like. So here we are going for 9 o'clock, and it still feels like the mid to upper 80s out there. Yeah, Thomas, exactly. Thomas says, air you can wear or stick to your shirt weather. And that's going to continue right through the day tomorrow and right through the weekend. But we mentioned that we do have some signs of relief. First things first, the dew points, again, that measure of moisture in the air. So the higher the number, the more uncomfortable you are. So you got to keep your cool, man. Drink lots of water. Make sure you have light, loose colored, let me try that again. Loose, light colored clothing on, especially during the peak heating of the day. Make sure you're staying hydrated and those lighter snacks like fruits and like something like watermelon might help. Nice refreshing treat as we continue with the muggies right through the weekend. And even into Monday, it's still going to be muggy. But I'd say out of the next 4 days, Monday is probably the best chance of showers and thunderstorms. Those showers and thunderstorms on Monday will accompany a cold front. That cold front will bring in much, much more comfortable weather as we go towards midweek. As a matter of fact, I could show you this. So this is what we look at in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. And you can see as we go into next week, there you go. You can see how it's kind of oriented there across the United States. And there is a chunk of cooler air that does look like it's going to bleed south once we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think by then, temperatures will be in the mid to low 70s for highs. It'll be much more comfortable. So we just have to get through this weekend and Monday. Once the cold front comes through, we get a round of showers and storms, and then some much more refreshing air by the time we get into next week. Also of note next week is this. That is Tropical Storm Ida. New tropical storm that is formed in the Caribbean. And we expect Ida to strengthen to a hurricane because it's going to go right up through the Gulf of Mexico, and water temperatures in the Gulf of Mexico right now are mid 80s. So that is like a breeding ground for these storms. That's fuel for these storms. So Ida will likely become an issue for the Gulf Coast as we go later into the weekend. And it may it may make landfall as a hurricane somewhere in Louisiana, the way it looks right now. So there's the projection. You can see a Category 2 hurricane making landfall somewhere along the coast of Louisiana. That would be Sunday afternoon, and then you can see the remnants lift northeast. Where do they go from there? That's the question. I'm leaning towards a drier forecast for us as we go into next week, but we'll have to watch the remnants of Ida. Okay, some of that moisture might try and sneak up in here as we go into mid next week. We'll see. Right now, I think most of it stays to the south. So we'll put it all together for you, smash it all together here, and there's your 7-day forecast. So mugginess right through Friday with a chance of storms. Again, not raining every hour all the time, but we're in the mid 80s. Showers and thunderstorms with a cold front on Monday. Cold front with a big time humidity drop by Tuesday. So much more comfortable by the time we get into mid next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, highs will be in the 70s, low humidity levels, and a good deal of bright sunshine. And you know what? You deserve it. Again, we're still going to keep an eye on Ida, though. Some of that moisture might creep in as we get towards Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see. I'm not leaning that way right now, but we'll let you know if that changes. So have a look at your 7-day forecast, and let's see. What do we got going on here? So when can Florida have its weather back? Next week, Ian. Next week. Yeah, it is a natural sauna for sure. I mean, especially when there's no wind, it's just a sticky and icky air mass that we're dealing with, again, right through the weekend. Let's see who's chiming in here. A couple of people checking in. Jake, my man, Jake, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate it. Heat, more heat. Something like it hot. Jen, it's true. Bill and Jamie say Caribbean weather, that is for sure. But they have their own issues down there right now with Ida. So I guess you take the good with the bad, right? I mean, you look at what's going on out west and then with the hurricanes and other areas getting tornadoes. Not to say that they're impossible here, but generally speaking, we don't have to deal with that stuff. So I think we can get through it. And we will. Just hang in there for a couple more days. Terry says it's better than snow. Snow and more snow. That'll be here soon. That will be here soon. Yep, Susan's right. She's right on the money. Pretty soon. There you go. Where? Let's see who else. Hello, Adam. How are you? Good to see you tonight, man. Susan says it's 81 in Fort Myers. Well, we're 83, so we're warmer than you. So, boo-boo. I know that there are a lot of people that are sick and tired of the weather, this especially the humidity. But it does look like as we get into next week that we'll be taking a break. Let's see. Any storms on Saturday? Yeah, I think there's at least going to be a few. It'll probably be widely scattered or isolated on Saturday, meaning that, look, not everyone's going to see one. All right. That's the nature of these storms in summer. Rain is random in the summer. So it might pop up over one area and other areas are completely dry. That's why it's so challenging to forecast. But we know that there's a chance and there will be a chance. And therefore, we have included the chance right through the weekend. But again, it shouldn't be raining all the time. Let's see, Jen, the waves tomorrow look to be about 1 to 3 footers. There'll be a northeast flow off the water. So that might keep a little bit areas near the Lake Erie shoreline a little bit cooler, just a little bit. So, oh, Thomas, you're looking at Tropical Tidbits, huh? I don't use that one too much. It's a good site, and nothing wrong with it. I use because that site, is available to the public. I use computer models that you have to pay for. They tend to be a little bit more. There's a little bit more physics and math that go into them. But Tropical Tidbits is a good site. So, you think so, Jen? I bet you there are some people that might not agree with that. There you go, Thomas. Next week is your week then, dude. Yeah, we'll be watching Bill Ida as we go into next week. Again, some of that moisture may creep in here towards midweek. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the air conditioner's getting a good workout lately, and then the electric bill comes, right? So it's always something. Yeah, those pop-up storms, exactly. Pop and go storms, Celine. That's right. They're random guys that just kind of pop up. And the thing is like I said, like we were just showing you that one little isolated thunderstorm over parts of Warren County. It's not moving. And these things will be real slow moving thunderstorms if they form. I thought there would be a few around today, and there was a few, and I mean they were very few and far between, and it was like really late in the day. So most of today was rain free. There was nothing officially at the airport, and I think that's going to be the case again tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. So these random thunderstorms that pop up in this type of pattern. Good day to go to the beach. You got it. Definitely go to the beach. Hey, Sarah, miss you, sis. Your daughter's name is, my daughter's friend's name is Ida. Well, we got his named storm in the Caribbean that has been given the name Ida. And that will be a bit problematic, we think, as we go through the weekend for the Louisiana Gulf Coast. So until then, we've got the heat and humidity continuing right through the weekend, then finally some relief as we get into next week with cooler, less humid weather arriving. I'd say the best chance of something a little bit more widespread in terms of showers and thunderstorms will be Monday. But like I said, we can't completely rule out an isolated storm as we go into the day tomorrow and over the weekend as well. So that's the way it looks. It's been kind of this, I sound like a broken record. It's been kind of this rinse and repeat pattern, and it looks to continue that way through the weekend. But like I said, if you're not a fan of this humidity, just hang in there. Just hang in there. We'll be watching some cooler weather next week, and maybe the remnants of Ida may try and throw some wet weather up this way. But for now, I don't think that's going to be the case. We'll keep it out of the forecast for now. All right. That should about do it. I've droned on enough here. You can watch tonight, Fox 66 at 10, and excuse me, over on Jet and 11. And then this guy will be back tomorrow morning. There you go. Look at that guy. Handsome devil. Young DeVecchio. Young Tom DeVecchio right there. And he'll be in first thing tomorrow morning to give you the latest and the greatest. And the heat and the humidity continues right through the weekend. I'll see you on TV tonight. Take care, everyone.